black tea. Ni hao ma. Welcome to Martin's Tea Party. Today, we're going to brew up a storm with a couple quick and tea-licious recipe for tea braised ribs and tea smoked salmon. Let's have some tea. This is green tea. Let's take a look at the difference in terms of color. This is black tea. This is fully fermented. And that is just roasted and smell it. This is taste and smell. It smells good.
Smells delicious.
Yeah.
Green tea is actually very good. Now, I'm going to take this over there. You continue to enjoy this, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to come over here. You know what? I'm going to do a black tea braised short rib. Now, you can have a choice of all kind of ribs, okay? You can have the baby back rib right here. You can buy the whole thing. And then you can also buy the ribs that's already cut up like this. And this is like the Korean short rib, quite a bit of marbling. This piece is a little Korean short rib, a little bit marbling. That means it is more tender, more juicy. And then, you know, I'm going to use the regular baby back ribs. Now this is actually the back rib. This is the beef rib, the short ribs, the short rib. And in fact, you can use a big knife like this, or you can use a little baby knife like this. I just cut it up into half, like that. And then I cut this into half. If you want, you can cut it in half, and I put it like that, and then you cut it in half. This is pretty big, so I can cut it in 3 pieces. Sometimes you can cut it into 4 pieces and 5 pieces. Nobody worry. And then after that, we have to, you know what we do? We have to marinate your rib and a tiny bit of light soy. Okay? For beef, you want to, particularly braising, you want to have a rich, nice color, okay? It's a very, very easy dish. Now, I would like to remind everybody, you know what they say? What is the name of ngao pai? Ngao pai means beef rib. Ngao, that's beef. Pai is rib. Ngao pai? Ngao pai? Okay, good. And now, pig and pork rib is 豬排，豬排，牛排，牛排，豬排，豬排，牛排，豬排，牛排。Look at that. This is how they say it in Chinese, okay? You know, I attempt. You know, a lot of people watch the show in Asia and in China. They learn a few English words, but in fact, when you go to Chinese restaurant, when you say a few Chinese words, it's very, very good. Yum cha means drink tea in Chinese, okay? Now, I'm going to turn this on, okay? And then after I marinate this, I also use a tiny bit of cornstarch because I want to make sure, you know what the cornstarch is used for? Cornstarch serves several purposes. One is when you slightly thicken the dish and also marinate it and give that nice shiny glaze and also nice smooth texture. And then if you want to make it really dark, I use dark soy, okay? Show you the difference. This is light, look at this. Light soy, and this is dark soy. Look at the difference in color. And this way, when you braise in Chinese cooking, you want to have things that are really nice, rich color. Then you use dark soy and light soy at the same time. I heat this up, I put a tiny bit of these, and I'm gonna make the braising sauce, okay? Remove, make sure to heat this up, and then I'm gonna use this and pan fry this, brown it. Look at this. Oh, pan fry this. And I'm going to show you the braising sauce I'm going to use, okay? The braising sauce I'm going to use is, oh, this is going to be good, nice and colorful. Beautiful. Nice and nice. And we're going to put it over here. Oh, sizzling sound. Can everybody hear? The sound of music. We are doing this black tea braised short rib, okay? This is beautiful. Very nice. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to also saute the green onion. Now the braising liquid. Ginger. Cinnamon stick. And then black tea bag. So this way you don't have to remove it. Everything, all the black tea is in the back. And then also star anise. 1 star anise, 2 star anise, and 3 star anise. And a tiny bit of extra wine. How many of you like wine? Chiu. Jiao. Oh, and how about some brown slab sugar? Slab sugar, brown sugar. And I break this up, and then we'll cover this up and let it braise in slow heat for a couple of hours. This is easy, but long. You know, look at this. Everybody knows this is brown sugar. This is rock sugar. Light brown, dark brown, very, very dark brown like molasses. This is palm sugar. Everybody use it all the time. And then I am going to put this over here and let everybody taste it a little bit. When I was a little kid, we actually eat this as candy. Pass it around and taste a little bit, different kind of sugar. And then I'm going to take it over here and everybody pass around and eat and taste this, because when I was a little kid, this is what I have for candy. Next, a visit to Dongting Mountain. Look, smell this a little bit and see whether you like it. It's really nice. This is it. Let me show you. Have you ever done this? This is what roll cutting is all about. Why this is being braised with black tea braised short rib. And then I'm going to do roll cutting, okay? And I put this here, and this is daikon. Also do roll cutting. Have you ever tried daikon before? Taste this, taste it, smell it, and taste it. In the meantime, I'm going to put some of these right here, and tell me whether you like it or not. Is it good? Very nice. In the meantime, now you can share this with your sister, okay? You can share this with sister. In the meantime, I'm going to cover this up and continue to braise this black tea braised short rib. This is beautiful. I love cooking ribs and a big pot of tea. Let me show you a place that learned long time ago that tea is not just for drinking. The journey of tea from the plantation to the teapot is fascinating and full of surprises. It is equal parts art and science. And in the Taiwan Tea Extension Center, they take their tea and their science very seriously. Look at all these, 104 different varieties of tea. The scientists here study the characteristic of all of these tea plants and try to make better tea plants for all of us to enjoy. I don't know about you, I love Dongting. Dongting oolong is the most valued, the most popular, and the best tea available in Taiwan. And behind me, the mountain is the Dongting mountain, Dongting. During the day, it's very hot. At night, it's cool and misty. That's the reason why it is so good for the plantation of tea. And I'm going to help them to pick up more tea here today. They are 4 times faster than me. Unbelievable. Beautiful tea leaves. Hey, that's all I got today. I got exactly half a kilogram. You know what? I can't even make minimum wages. I better keep my day job. Great harvest today. After harvesting, you bring it back here, lay out a mat on the bottom, and then you spread them all out. Sun dry, use solar energy. After a couple hours of sun drying, depends on the weather. This is indoor withering, continuous drying, but this is also part of the fermentation process. You do this withering 2 hours, then you mix. You do it 4 times, that means about 8 to 10 hours. We're withering, fermenting, and then look at all the shelves over here. This is temperature control. Next, the tea gets dry a little more and roll in these giant drum roasters, and then tightly packed in cheesecloth, which gets squeezed and compressed to tighten and twist the leaves. You started out, this is our earliest stage, about 10 times, 15 times, still a lot of leaves like this. Then after 30, 35 times, you see the difference, okay? It's gonna come out, take a look. This is Deer Valley specialty, pure Dongting oolong, precious commodity. And in fact, it smells so good. Better than perfume, so aromatic, so natural. I'm gonna keep some over here so I don't have to have perfume. 谢谢, 谢谢. 谢谢. Oolong is a wonderful semi-fermented tea. The amount of fermentation is what makes some teas lighter and other darker. There is no place better to see the difference than back at the Taiwan Tea Extension Center. Now, we're in the tasting room here in the research station, and the master is showing me how to identify, how to judge the quality of the tea. First, you look at the color and the appearance of the tea leaf, and then brew the tea, taste it. You use your tongue to taste it. Now, there are a lot of different types of tea. This is green tea. That means it's not fermented. It's just dehydrated, dried up, and roasted a little bit. The color of green tea is normally very light, very, very light. This is no fermentation. And then as you go to this side, 40% fermentation up to about 60% fermentation. And then you see the change of color. Darker, 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 darker. Even darker right here. And then after all this, you know what we have? We have the oolong tea. Here is fermented about 60% or so, but more than that, it has a scent of fruity flavor, just like fine wine. That's why they're so good. Oriental beauty. You are beautiful. Amazing. And then black tea, so dark. This is 100% fully fermented. So most of the tea that we drink, English tea, afternoon tea, is from black tea. Speaking of afternoon tea, all this tea talk is making me really thirsty. Time for the final stop on our tea journey. In Taiwan, doesn't matter where you travel, it's tea, tea, tea. Everywhere you go, there's tea. This is actually a tea stop, a stop for tea. All of us just get off the tour bus. We're gonna have a cup of tea. And they offer you snacks, free, with the tea ceremony. That's what we're enjoying ourselves. A little piece right here. Green tea. Great texture. Tastes wonderful. It is a very long distance from a beautiful green mountainside halfway around the world, all the way to your teapot. But it is the journey and all the stops along the way that makes a truly great tea so special and so rare. Smells so good. You know what? That Dongding tea is great to drink and also for cooking my ribs. And this is enhance the color and also enhance the flavor. Wonderful to use black tea. Lychee black tea, Dongding black tea is wonderful. You know what? I'm going to show you how to do the tea smoked salmon, one of my favorite. And I would like to invite my good friend, Ron, please come. I am pleasantly surprised to see you again after 20 years. I met this gentleman 20 years ago. I work here and I went to his restaurant many, many times. The first thing we'll do is line this up with, if you do the smoking, make sure you use an old wok, a used wok. Don't get your brand new wok to do it, okay? Use a carbon steel wok. And then line them all up, nice and clean, beautiful. Very nice, beautiful. And then this is the
mixture.
Tea mixture. You have black tea. Go ahead. And the rice. And then brown sugar. And then star anise. Okay. Put them all, mix them all together. You can actually use your hand. You are a restaurateur and use your hand.
But it's your show.
No, you know what?
It's your show.
The great thing about this is now you know you do when I come to your restaurant, you always do a smoking too.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
Now, what's the difference between Western smoking and?
The Western style smoking is actually cooking. You know, this smoking is basically a flavoring process. You flavor it, okay? In the meantime, you cover this up and bring it over here and let it bring to a boil. Okay? Let's cover it with the lid. Okay? In the meantime, we'll cut up the salmon. We'll cut up 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3, 4, and 5. Look at this, beautiful pieces like this. And then you marinate it.
Okay.
Put a tiny bit of sugar and ginger, and this is like soy. Yeah. Good. And then wine, put a tiny bit of dark soy. Just a tiny bit. Very good. Very good. This and ginger mixed with the ginger. Very nice. And this is a great, you know why? Because when the dark soy gives the color, let's move them around. Move them around. Move them around. move them around, and then you can lay it out. Okay, now here I have a entire stick. This one is very easy to cook, so you can act literally smoking it by itself and cook it. But for the thick one, you know what I can do? I also marinate a little bit, but if you do a big thick piece like, you can either steam it first or you can pan fry it, okay? You pan fry this, okay? This is another way of doing it. This will make sure the fish is cooked. In the meantime, I'm gonna put the noodle to make my simple sesame noodle, okay? And then Ron is gonna put the fish right over here. Lay them all out. Oh, look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lay them all out. And then in the meantime, I want, Ron, you're gonna smell this and take a look at this.
It smells wonderful.
This is gonna be good.
Is that why you look so young? And I've aged 20 years, you look younger.
You know what? I just celebrated my 94th birthday.
94th, unbelievable. 94.
You know what? You know, live a healthy lifestyle, eat a moderate, good, balanced diet, eat in moderation, and always walk quick and do things easy. That's why everything is quick and easy. No stress, you see? When this is all nice and ready.
I went gray, you went dark. I wear glasses, you threw yours away.
You know why? Because I just have 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce in my hair. Soy sauce, noodle.
Do everything with it.
You know, this is really, look at it, this Chinese noodle. You know, when I come to your restaurant, you eat a lot of, we do a lot of pasta. Then you cook, you cook for a long time. This one only cook for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. That's all you have to do. Why? This is cooking, this is cooking, this is cooking, everything is cooking. You know what? Next, I will stir fry some simple sesame noodle and put this easy meal together with Ron.
Delicious.
Delicious. Delicious. I think they're so good, they're ready to be plated.
Plated.
While you're playing this, and also do the noodle for me. In the meantime, let's check this noodle.
You go on.
Inhale! Look at this.
Look at that.
Smoked pea salmon. Whoa, beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. In the meantime, get this and plate this. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut up some Napa cabbage. Okay? Napa cabbage set aside. And then also some green onion. Look at this. I'm gonna cut green onion. Parallel cut. Oh. Right here. And cut it up, and cut it up, and put it right over here and stir. Looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna plate this and put the noodle right over here. Look at that, beautiful. We'll set it aside first, okay? And then we are going to stir fry this. All this wonderful vegetable. We have green onion, put it right here. And then stir green onion, bean sprout, carrot, Napa cabbage. Oh, and onion. You like nice green color. How about some cilantro? More green onion. This is so beautiful. Oh. And then put a tiny bit of homemade soup stock. You know what? We can shut this off. We can shut everything off. And then soy sauce. Ron, you use soy sauce a lot.
Yeah, I do, but I'm an Italiano chef. I don't cook, I do use it though.
And sometimes you can use it for a lot of pasta. You know? Toss, and then I put this back in. Look at this, how beautiful this is.
Use it for the black pasta with the octopus.
Yeah, this is very good. Look at this, look at the color. Look at the beautiful color. And then after that, we're gonna dish this out for me. Do me a favor. Dish this out. Okay. Dish this out.
I like the ribs out too.
Okay. And then we're gonna get the fish out. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's put a tiny bit of extra broth. This is absolutely wonderful. And then our tea bag on the side. And then this is ready. Look how beautiful this is. Huh? In the meantime, that's good. And then I'm going to transfer this. Let me see. This is a beautiful. We're going to
put that.
Yeah. Put this right over here. Look how beautiful.
There you go.
One piece on this side, and one piece on the other side. Look at this.
That's why he's the boss. He's so creative.
Oh, dude, look at. And then you know what? Sprinkle a
put this
tiny
over
bit of
here.
extra this on top. Look at this. Beautiful. How about some sesame seeds? Beautiful. Some sesame seed. And then have some extra cilantro. Come over here, Ron. Because this is so good. Then you can, all of these are so easy to do. Everybody can do it at home. And it's wonderful. Give me some more carrot because I want to have some extra carrot to put it on this side. Color contrast is very important. Sick homemade. Look at that. Here today, we have this wonderful black tea braised short rib. We have the tea smoked salmon and the wonderful simple sesame seed noodle. You know, all of these can be done in no time, quick and easy. Remember, if Ron and Yan can cook up a tasty tempest in a teapot, so can you. 再见.
再见.